Well, we stay with school discipline now, Josh. This is in the Times. It sounds like victim impact statements don't, in fact, have the deterrent effect on the little scroats we might have hoped.
No, and this is also in Scotland, which is, of course, the basis for a lot of this stuff that's been pushed through over the last couple of years. Yeah. End of school punishments blamed for pupil disorder. So this is the idea, and it actually has restorative practice. The idea is that you meet with the person who you stole from or mugged or hurt or whatever it is, and that having empathy, seeing that you had a victim is a real.
And is this the thing? Because Glasgow is world famous now for having cut down knife crime. They are the ones everyone. Is that part of that?
Yeah, exactly. So this has been brought into the school system.
Yeah.
But the problem is that they're not implementing it properly, and they're also getting rid of punishments as well. So you have these mad examples that are presented here where kids are like beating somebody up or whatever it is, and basically being taken out for chips. And not being punished at all. And this is the most crucial thing, is children need to be taught fairness. And when they see the system break down at that early age, when they lose faith in it, basically when we don't want them realising the world is unfair. No. We want them thinking it's fair for as long as possible, because that keeps them in line. And when they figure the truth out, then anarchy is going to reign.
It's very difficult. I mean, there have been various schemes over the years where you take inner city kids who are behaving badly, acting out or whatever, and you put them on coach trips and they go out to the countryside and they have picnics. And you kind of go, well, I get it. I mean, I understand that might sort of... But on the other hand, if you're not being quite naughty enough to get the coach trip, you kind of feel a bit like, well, what have I got to do to up my game? It's difficult.
It's terrible. And also, the thing that really appeals to kids is, the sort of making being good lucrative. Yeah. And I mean, when I worked in policing and all the rest of it, I went to this event where all the religious leaders and community leaders, most of them self-appointed, were talking about what they could do to sort of stop kids committing crime. And there's a kid there. This kid stood up, from Hackney or whatever, 14 years old, and he's like, got to make it lucrative, So if I study, if I go to university, if I get the job, then I can buy the Beamer with the wheels and all this sort of stuff and get the beautiful girlfriend. And they're all like, no, it's got to be something from within. He just told you the answer right there. And it's like,
and he wouldn't expect anyone to do that in our line of work, would you? Yeah. Nobody would ever go be a better comedian and you'll have the love of the people. No, I want a higher fee. I want to play the bigger rooms. Yeah,
so you've got to make the lucrative, the fun, the rewarding option to be good.
Or indeed, the threat of violence or a serious restraint on your liberty.
Well, you need punishment. You need some fear in the system,
especially in school, because to be fair, often in school there isn't a single unique victim, is there?
No,
if there's somebody like who's a bully or disruptive in class or whatever, they're just creating a stink generally.
My eldest secondary school, they've just got a new head teacher about a year. He's much more disciplined, very focused on uniform, all that stuff, and it's made a massive difference.
Excellent. The Michaela strategy, it's spreading.